Hey, can we verify we've got good voiceover commentary coming out on the live stream? Hey, can we verify we've got good voiceover commentary coming out on the live stream? Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Agascles Stamus from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network channel on YouTube, as well as the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Back with another episode in the My Gaming Diary series. So this is the Replication Anecdotes episode number 315, and that's just my YouTube channel's branding that identifies whenever I am playing some type of simulation. So I use that label for racing sims, flight sims, space sims, whatever. Tonight I am going to be getting into a little bit of Project Cars 2 for the first time, so let's go ahead and get on with the First Boot. First Boot is another branding label that I utilize. Wait, is this the first boot for me? Maybe I like. Maybe this is not a first boot. Maybe I've played this game where I didn't think I've played this game. Come on. Version 5.02. I could be mistaken. Maybe I have played this game before. I thought that I hadn't gotten into this yet. Now I hate the notion of going back out to my, can I get to downloads from here? I worry a little bit that by bringing up notifications. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, let's hope that the game is still playable just without the network features. And I will check back in a little bit to see if anything in the update was worthwhile. Now, I thought I hadn't had any time to play this game at all, but I could be wrong. Hey Google, start a 1 hour timer.
Okay, 1 hour, starting now.
Now, what I may have done is I may have just taken this out for, no pun intended, for a test drive. I don't know if I actually went so far as to get into, like figuring out exactly how I was going to approach the game and my career and so forth. So because I'm not certain that I've actually played this game before, I do want to actually watch the opening sequence. Now, I have been playing a lot of Project Cars, the original title, in VR on the PC. That's been one of the principal titles I've been using to test, using my Windows Media, Windows Mixed Reality headset, and Windows Mixed Reality for Steam VR. So while we're waiting for this, let's go ahead and quickly run down the hardware that's in play tonight. So I'm playing on my PlayStation 4, specifically on my PlayStation 4 Pro. Ooh. And for the video game capture, I'm using the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus, which is one of only, I think maybe, there might be two, but I think it's one of maybe only two video game capture cards in production right now that will pass through 4K. So I'll just double check my setup here to validate. Yeah, so I have in 4K. Okay, so I don't want to use the network features. Let's go to my career. So apparently I'd started something in the junior challenge. It doesn't give me a lot of other options. Now, unfortunately, one of the things I have to do, enhance resolution. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know why I would have any of this off, right? It's a console, it should be able to handle any setting that's made available to it. Let's go back. Hopefully let's save that. Project cards 1 and 2. Okay. And I will assume that my controls are okay. Apparently, I already have a career in progress. I have new messages. Two new ones. Okay, I don't know what that translates into. Yeah, that's where I'm going now. Wait, right? Race in the Janetta Proving Ground as a guest of Janetta. But they want me racing for them at the event. So what I don't know is, okay. So everything it showed me there is unlocks. think that that's... Okay, so that's the one that's unlocked. Huh. Okay, so, again, the recording device is the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. It's a relatively new device that passes through 4K. So it enables me to a machine that I have that is rigged for and compatible with 4K. It'll now pass it through. Instead of my experience being what it was before, which was that whatever I was playing on would just dump down. Yeah, I don't need the network features. To 1080p. So this is really enjoyable tonight, getting to play in 4K. Now for a webcam, I'm using the Logitech C920. For voiceover commentary, I am using the AverMedia Aegis GM310. Round 1 race. Oh. So there's no, man. There's no setup or anything. Now, I turned down the volume in the audio mix for the in-game audio here for Project Cars, because racing games tend to be a tad bit louder. Now, I have not played this game in a while. I'm definitely not calibrated to its settings. And just out of the box, I immediately jumped in a supercar. Come on. This would not have been my preference. And this lamp sitting right in front of my eyes is not helping. Oh, no. Okay. Reset's not possible. Can I restart that? So like I said, for voiceover commentary, I'm using the Aegis GM310. No. That would be break. That is not. How do I change? I'm all... Start that over. Restart session. This might very well be all that I get done tonight, so... Ooh. Well, that was not my plan. Great. My interior cockpit view, I guess. Alright, let's restart it again. And for listening to the in-game audio tonight, I'm using a pair of Razer Kraken Pro V2s. Hand slipped off the blasted controller. Come on. Really hate it when a racing game makes me feel like I have to monkey with calibrating the controller. Nope, that turn is too fast. You're gonna need to go into that a little bit slower. A lot slower. Come on. Ah. Come on. Man, that steering is horribly twitchy. No. Oh, I didn't pass anybody in the course of going off track, so I guess there's no penalty. That might could have given me a little penalty, but whatever. So that is all the equipment that is in play tonight. This is probably going to be my last gaming session and live stream for the evening. I do plan on playing and live streaming a little bit tomorrow, although it may not be till late. And I'm not absolutely certain what I'm going to get into. Maybe spending a lot of time calibrating the blessed steering on this controller. Nope, hit that corner too fast. Also don't know what position I'm in, which is a bit aggravating. I have no idea how to bring any such thing up. Of course, it also helps once you've been around the track once. Kind of a little bothersome that they just threw you into the race. No option to practice. I guess that's what the definition of an invitational carries with it. definitely going to start driving as if I were on the wheel and pedals. And using both gas and throttle at the same time. In an effort to keep this car... Ah, no. Lap time invalidated. What? I do like that I can just look right there and see exactly how much fuel I have. In plain English. It's always been an issue with me in racing games that sets you up to carry max fuel even though you're running a reduced number of laps in the race. I always wish that they would just automatically scale them without me having to figure that out on my own. Well, this might have to be a race that I wind up racing again because... horrible. Come on. Yeah, I way underestimated how bad this track was going to be, how difficult these cars were going to be to control. Too aggressive. Come on, man. Yeah, why don't you spend a little more time in the grass? Just trying to cut that corner and I came in a really weird angle. It would also help me knowing what position I was in so I knew whether or not I should just be pushing all out no matter what the cost, or if I haven't totally thrown the race and so maybe I should drive a bit cautiously. Although it looks right now like they didn't even count my lap time. And they did say I was going to be disqualified, but I was thinking it wouldn't completely zero me out. Apparently it did, so we'll be doing this all over again. Well, I did seem to get settled in, a slightly better feel for the car later into the race. So I appear to be in fourth. Man, the AI is really skittish in this game. Ooh. Lock the front axle up. Starting to get a little more comfortable with this track. I'm really trying not to run into the backs of these guys, but A, I'm too inexperienced. B, they are just driving really horribly. I didn't see what that message said. Trying to get around these guys. There's no room to pass on this track. Alright, come on. Careful and easy. It's almost impossible not to run into one of these guys. I'm doing the best that I can. Get off the grass. Come on. No, no, no. Didn't lock the tires up that time. Still not staying out of the blasted grass. Come on. Not a bad series of chicanes. Ah, no, no, no. Don't blip your brakes. Good pass. I'm guessing I'm in third right now. Not that I can tell. There we go. Cleanly into second. Don't clip the wall this time. Getting up in that grass. Covered from that turn. Don't lose it. Man, it's a tough series of turns because it's like they're long and slow, but they also then tighten up on you. No. No, 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 no. Well, apparently I'm going to be doing this multiple times tonight. Alright. After this one, I may actually spend some time trying to calibrate the controller. Come on. These two knuckleheads are up here fighting and getting into each other. Come on. Blessed car. No, no, no. Alright. Still trying to get comfortable in this vehicle and loosen up. Comfortable in this game and loosen up. Ah, come on. So I guess I should apologize for the live stream and it taking so long for me to get this race down before I can move on. But sometimes it's just what it is, right? Gotta keep get off that. No, no, no. Sometimes you just have to keep working at something and working at something until you get a breakthrough. You know that I'm faster than you. Sorry. To return to race position 4. So I'm gonna wait and let somebody pass me. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to know that I'm in race position 4 when I have nothing up on my HUD that tells me so. I guess at this point I just need to find solace if I can actually finish the race without being disqualified. Okay, I can't be unhappy with that pass.
Good stuff. That's the fastest sector time.
It's so weird that when your pit crew is talking to you, the engineer's coming across the controller, which in this case is actually not the best way for me to hear him since I have a headset on. Of course, I guess the game doesn't know that I have a headset on, so maybe that's where it's coded coming through the controller. I was just starting to get the feel for all those turns, and I screwed up that last one.
Just at your own personal best lap. Keep it up.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, despite however far the leaders are ahead, I am actually in third. I believe. Come on, come on. No, no, no. Don't make contact with the wall. I'm almost feeling like this is the time to just conservatively hold on to third position and just not try any heroics. It is highly doubtful that I will catch position 2. There's no point in getting disqualified for hitting the wall. Or getting into a big wreck and throwing the whole race away because the next guy behind me catches up. Ooh. Alright, so it took me a long time, but we did finally finish that one in third. So hopefully the manufacturer appreciates that. Yeah, I know. Alright, can we see if this thing is done? Let's update. No, it is still downloading. Okay. Wait, whoa. Qualifying is on. Races, 9 minutes. Huh. Practice qualifying race. Okay. Yeah, I know. Oh. Start me off in 12th. Let's see, this is qualifying. Are you kidding me? In the rain? Come on, man. Can we just have like a regular race? I'm gonna need to try grabbing the brake because I'm so scared to grab it. I've been like pumping it going into corners, but I really need to.
Focus on this lap, mate. Let's make it count.
Well, was my last lap not good? What the heck, dude? Man, this car just doesn't want to turn in the wet. It's gonna be rough. Now, my one good hope is that on race day it's actually dry. But I don't know if you have the ability to look ahead like that. Alright, well, I've definitely got wouldn't necessarily say that I've got the hang of this, but I've definitely got a better feel for it the second time around. Now if I could just keep my contacts clear. I'm getting drowsy, so I'm trying to tense my muscles up to help me stay awake. I don't know how many opportunities we get to go around in an effort to improve our time. I do know I needed those two guys out of my way, though. They're seriously fouling up my plans. Get out of the way. No. Oh man, this guy's really slowing me down. Boy. Definitely need to drink some more coffee in between this round. And I stayed alongside him in the turn, thinking that I would have more oomph to blow by him once we were on the straightaway. That appears to be the case. Still down on my time. Oh. That was not intentional. I could say it was negligent, but I won't say that it was intentional. That chicane at the top of the hill is really rough, because I don't know how I should take it when I come up over the hill, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing the croissant. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm getting slap happy. Man, this is definitely the longest time I've ever spent monkeying around with qualifying. Usually I don't even bother. Yeah, I'm really not sure how much longer I should stay out. Well, in a little bit I'm going to have to pit in. I only have 0.7 liters of fuel left. New best sector 2 time. Nice. Not sure what the race officials would call that. Boy. I really gotta figure out how to end this. You go around and get credit for time on this lap just in case I'm actually faster. Oh, looks like I'm out of gas. Return to the pit box. Looks like I have the fastest time though, like by 7 seconds. Does it say how much time I have left in this session? It's gotta say that's where there is. Wow, so I actually got pulled. Nice. Okay, one thing I definitely gotta do is I definitely gotta get out of this jacket because it is making me warm and that is contributing to me getting sleepy. Okay, so turn down the AC a little bit. Race. Oh boy, is the track still wet? I did actually pole. Away on a clean start. So the track is not dry. Oh. No, I feel like the track is definitely wetter than it was before. Now, is it Project Cars or is it Drive Club? Might be Drive Club. One of these racing games. Great. Thanks a lot, Project Cars. Ready to install version 5.02, just as I'm finishing up my last session. Now, one of those games, it'll start, like in the course of a race, it may start like this, but then it might be, it will actually, the sun will actually come out and it will actually dry out in the course of a race. Okay.
Very good first lap. Keep it up and let's control this from the front.
Yep, I agree. I hope that's the case. So I gotta watch coming into that first turn off the beginning straight. I think everybody else is struggling in the wet now. For me personally, that's one penchant I tend to have in racing games is I am either, depending on the physics engine, I can be either a really good wet race driver. In fact, in comparison to how the AI is tuned, there are some games where that's where I actually do my best, is because the AI falls off so much in wet weather. Or I can be horrible. It just all depends. So I am planning on live streaming some more tomorrow. It will probably be the same game. Because I really enjoy this and I feel like I didn't get enough things done since it took me so long racing in the actual Ginetta. And then playing the full qualifying round. And I feel like there's got to be a way to enable a more detailed HUD that will tell you things like where you are or what position you're in comparison to the rest of the pack. How many laps you have left to go, and whether or not you're in. Yeah. And other things that would be nice to know. And I guess I just, this has been one of the key principal things I would really like to know about, but I didn't get around to asking, and like I said, I couldn't get anybody to look it up. Is if the race has some other don't finish any later than X. Constrained on it either by time or distance or number of laps. I wish I would know what that is, so I'm not just driving around blind thinking I've got all day. So that's, you know, both from a positive and a negative aspect. I also don't want to be incentivized to feel like, you know, I have to play this for 7 hours straight because
4 minutes to go.
you know, it's something at work. I don't know. I'm probably still gibberish.
Great stuff. Fastest lap of the race. You're on another level. Keep building that gap. Keep up the good work.
Okay, so that actually worked. Rapidly pumping the brakes going into that turn when I was coming in hot, over speed. Oh boy. Glad to see this car doesn't just,
Good job. You're fastest in sector 1.
doesn't love just hanging out in the grass like the last car did. So the reality is, and I do feel bad about this, is that when all is said and done, I will have got nothing done tonight but really run 2 races. I guess one was, I could call it 3, since I spent, I don't know, 10-15 minutes doing qualifying on the last one. So does the race end here? Nope, apparently not. I don't know what that means. 2 minutes remaining. It's a race where I have to stay out on the track till the time expires? Oh boy.
Keep this up. You just set fastest lap of the race. 1 minute to go.
Hey Google, stop the timer.
Great stuff. You've just posted the fastest first sector time.
Is it just me, or is this whole race track just one big long first sector? It seems like he's calling that out an awful lot. Oh boy.
You've won the race. Fantastic drive.
wow. And I have new messages. So, I guess that last status thing saying I had, or that I was in race 2 of 5, I thought those were stages within the race I was in. Alright, thanks guys. So I guess this is where I will end. All right. Well, thanks for anybody who happened to wander by the live stream or who happens to go check out the archive version over on my YouTube channel, Rounding Off Infinity. This has been a Ghastly Statements from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network channel on YouTube. Please head over to E2KG and check out our series of podcasts. We do 2 gaming shows a week and 1 entertainment podcast. The entertainment podcast goes on frequent breaks because what we do is we cover short season format shows, so shows that generally don't have more than 13 episodes in a season and kind of run for 4 months at a time. But that should be starting back up the first week of June when we will start our coverage of Cloak and Dagger. So thanks once again for checking this out. Please feel free to like and subscribe. That's going to do it for me. My name is Ghastly Stamus. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. I'm out of here.